learn how to solve division word problems that have fractions in them. So this problem reads, 2 3/4 pounds of bananas is enough for 1/3 of a banana pudding recipe. How many pounds of bananas is needed to make one whole recipe of banana pudding? So the first thing that we're going to do is convert this mixed number into an improper fraction because it'll make it a little bit easier to work with. So 2 3/4. To convert this, you're going to multiply the denominator by this whole number, so that'd be 4 times 2, which is 8, and then add the numerator to it. So that'd be 8 plus 3, which is 11, and then you just keep the denominator. So 2 3/4 is equal to 11/4. So we're going to solve this problem by using a double number line. On the top line, we're going to label it pounds of bananas. And the bottom line is going to be the amount of recipe that the pounds of bananas can make. So we know from the problem that 11/4 pounds of bananas is enough for 1/3 of a banana recipe. So we're trying to figure out how many is in one whole recipe. So we're going to take this and count it by thirds. So we're going to do 2/3, which is the same as 22. We need 22/4 pounds of bananas for 2/3. And then we're going to do 3/3, which is going to be 33/4 pounds of bananas. And 3/3 is equal to one whole recipe. So we can see that one whole recipe is going to require 33/4 pounds of bananas. And we're going to check this with our standard algorithm. So we're going to still use our improper fraction, 11/4. And this is a division problem, so it is divided by 1/3. We're going to invert and multiply. So 11/4 times 3/1, which equals 33/4. So we see that we got the same answer, 33/4 pounds of bananas with the standard algorithm and with the number line. Now we're going to solve this how many groups division problem. The problem reads, Catherine has 2 1/6 cups of flour. 1/3 of a cup of flour is enough to make one batch of brownies. How many batches of brownies can Catherine make? So like we did with the first problem, we're going to convert this mixed number into an improper fraction to make it easier to work with. So 2 1/6 equals 6 times 2, which is 12, plus 1, which is 13. 6. And to solve this problem, we're going to use a table. And we're going to label the left column cups of flour. And we're going to label the right column number of batches. So we know that our goal is to find out how many batches we can make with 13/6 cups of flour. So it'll be a lot easier if we can make these two fractions have the same denominator, so it'll be easier to compare. So in order to get a 6 in the numerator or the denominator of 1/3, we can just multiply it by 2, which is 2/6. So now we can know, we can count up how many numbers or how many batches until we get 13/6 cups of flour. So 2/6 cups of flour, which is the same as 1/3, is one batch of brownies. 2/3, which is the same as 4/6, is enough for 2 batches. And we just keep going down the chart. 3/3, which is 6, 6. 3 batches. And we're still looking for 13/6. So we're trying to get 13/6 in this column. So we still need to keep going. 4/3, which is equal to 8/6. Is 4 batches. 5/3, which is equal to 10/6. Is 5 batches. 6/3, which is equal to 12/6, is equal to 6 batches. And then 7/3, which is equal to 14/6, is equal to 7 batches of brownies. But we're looking for 13/6, so we know that 13/6 would fit right here. So 13/6 in between 6/3 and 7/3, which would give us 6.5 batches of brownies. And so we can use the standard algorithm to divide these fractions to figure out that's our right answer. So 13/6 divided by 1/3. Invert and multiply, so 3/1. And then when we multiply 13 times 1 is 13/2. And that does equal